The chapter starts with Manager Kim on his knees and his daughter is shouting that, "Don't you have any pride? She hits me first." And the lady Manager Kim kneeling too is saying, "Didn't you taught any manners to your daughter? We should form a committee to address how much violence happened in this school. And your daughter shouldn't have permission to even enter in this society." Then the teachers say to Manager Kim that it's the third time your daughter is fighting in school. And she hurt her so much. I mean, there is just a scratch on her cheek. And we get to know that Manager Kim daughter name is Minji, and the one she fought with her name is Harry. The scene is Minji fight with someone, and her background is very strong. That's why Manager Kim is kneeling. And here we get to know that Harry's father is in politics, and he also has a construction company. The teacher says, "If you escalated this situation further, it will cost you." Well, after this, Manager Kim apologized to them, and he says, "I'm a single father. I couldn't thought her well." And right now, Minji is crying and telling him not to apologize, and we can see she's more hurt in that fight. Then Manager Kim says, "A daughter father is apologizing to other daughter father, please forgive her." Then scene shift, and we see his daughter is walking further from him, and they both are not saying anything. Manager Kim try to break the silence and says, "Do you want to eat something?" In which Minji reply and says no. And further she says, "I don't want to eat. I don't want to go to school, and I don't want a gutless dad like you. What's your problem? Why can't you do anything? Everyone in my class has strong father, like politicians, businessmen, and you just do a normal job." And she even says, "Why did you even bring me to this world if you can't even take care of me? And why even live in a place like South Korea? If we are supposed to live like this, why do you even give me life? A guy like you who is incompetent shouldn't have me." Well, these are actually some hurtful words for a father. And Manager Kim just listened. He didn't say anything. After saying all this, Minji left, and Manager Kim tried to stop him. But she says, "Tonight I will stay in my friend place." After saying this, she left, and Manager Kim is just standing there. Then we come to Minji, and she didn't go to her friend, but she goes back to take her revenge. First Harry slap her, then Minji also grabs her by the hair, and everyone around them is just watching. Then a guy comes and kick Minji, and he says, "How dare you touch my girl?" But she's not his girlfriend. She's his crush. Anyways, Harry also tells him to beat her, although she knows that she could get beaten up. But still, she says that you all are assholes. All of you guys are cringe. After hearing this, the guy slaps Minji, and he keep on slapping her. Even people around them are scared. They telling him to stop, but he didn't stop at all. And this wasn't enough, so Harry takes a rock and hit it on Minji's head. And this was too much. After this, Minji got disbalanced, and she hit her head again on a rock, and the floor is filled with blood now. She lost too much blood that everyone thought she's dead, thinking that Minji is dead, and one of them tried to call the police. But this fat ass stopped them and says, "If I get caught, you guys will also be arrested because you were here also. I will talk to the head of crew. Maybe he can help me." He calls someone from crew, then we see Minji. "Yeah, our girl is not in the good state at all." And crew head says, "I won't help you." Then Harry grabs the phone and says, "I'm the daughter of Gang Chan Jo, chairman of Ju Young Construction." Then scene shift to Manager Kim, who's eating alone. Then he see that it's been too late. She didn't come yet. Then we see them again. They all are in the car, and he's the head of the crew. And he was saying, "Usually I don't get involved in such things, but because you are Mr. Joe's daughter, that's why I'm helping you." Harry asked, "Will you be able to get rid of dead body?" And he says, "Of course I can. We will send her to Japan, and they will do their work, and no one will be able to trace her." Then scene shift, and it's 3 a.m. now, and Manager Kim fell asleep waiting for Minji. He suddenly wake up and he realized his daughter didn't come yet, so next morning he goes to find his daughter. He reached the place where Minji got beaten yesterday. He see that there is so much blood and it feels like someone drags the body. Then he see a hairband, and he understands that it's Harry's hairband. He gets suspicious, so he called the girl Minji said she gonna stay at, and that girl says Minji is not here. Manager Kim closed the call, and he understands that Minji is in danger right now. Then we come to Harry and the guy who beat Minji, and he was saying it's gonna be all right. His dad can't do anything. Then we see Manager Kim is behind them, and he says, "Excuse me, I want to ask you something. I'm Minji dad, and I'm trying to find Minji, but I can't find her right now." Then that guy grabs Manager Kim collar, and he was about to punch Manager Kim. Then he see that Harry is very scared right now, so he get a little calm. And he says, "We don't know any Minji, but Manager Kim came with the proof." And he says, "Is it yours? I found it in a place covered in blood." Then that guy tried to scare Manager Kim by saying, "Don't make me angry." Then we see a flashback of Manager Kim, where some army guys trying to stop Manager Kim, and they were saying, "Don't do this. Sergeant Kim, if you do this, the situation will get more worse." And we see Manager Kim, who keeps a guy as hostage and had beaten some army guys also. And Manager Kim was saying, "Don't you guys understand? understand? You guys had to leave me, discharge me right now, and he most probably keep a senior as hostage. And he was saying, you only spent a night with that woman. How are you so sure that it's your child? A guy in front of him was also shouting on Manager Kim and saying, let him go, Sergeant Kim. Then we hear a gunshot, which was just a warning shot, and just with that shot, the senior pissed in his pants, and he says, leave this guy, discharge him right now. If we don't, he might kill all of us right now. Then we come to present to scare Manager Kim. He takes off his shirt and he says, Uncle, can you see how strong I'm? And what about you? Take off your shirt also. Manager Kim says, kid, be careful. Minu didn't take this seriously, so he forcefully tried to take off Manager Kim's shirt. And he did succeed to take it off, and he was saying, do you even know how to fight, old man? Well, we saying, no, we can't discharge you like this. The clothes you are wearing is secret from all of the world. The flashback ends, and we see Manager Kim has gotten serious. Bro, what the hell is this body? Then we get to know every mission. Manager Kim has carried 17 infiltration missions in North Korea, 5 double agent mission in South Korea, break from jail twice, 2 assassination attempts on North Korea Prime Minister, and he has bounty on his head. And there are even special teams dedicated just for Manager Kim in China and Russia. Then that guy further say, what are the odds that you won't cause any trouble after getting discharged? Your existence itself compromises foreign affairs. That's actually a badass intro for a character. Well, we come back to there, fight with just 2 attacks. Manager Kim make him disbalanced. He was about to fall, but he grabs his head by his feet, and Manager Kim says, I'm gonna ask you just one question. Where is my daughter? Minu says, I don't know. So Manager Kim takes out his strings and starts chalking him. After seeing all this, Harry passed out and Minu opened his mouth and he says, right, left, right, left. That's all I remember while I was in the car. I don't know where they took her. Hold up a second. Manager Kim is chalking him with Harry headband. Then Manager Kim says, how can I contact them? And Minu says, we can't contact them because they are a point organization. Only they can contact us. Manager Kim is getting more and more pissed, and he says, where is the head of that crew? Then scene shift to a guy who is begging someone, and he's begging the KK group head. That guy grabs his hair and says, is this a joke? You signed that contract yourself. If you can't repay the loan on time, then I will get my repay from your daughter. The daughter is crying and calling his dad. That guy says, why did you bring her here? She's just a student. Well, yeah, this guy doesn't listen to him and starts beating him, and he says, so what is she's a student? We can sell her organs. And if you don't want that, we can sell your organs instead. And he didn't say anything means he don't want to die, but is ready to sacrifice his daughter for the things he did. Well, the leader ordered them to take the daughter, and the girl is crying, asking her dad for help. But this motherfucker turned his head, bro. What the fuck? And that guy grabs his head and pointed towards his daughter and says, see what's going to happen to your daughter because of you. He see his daughter. She's trying to free herself. And of course, a father can't see his daughter in this situation, no matter what type of man he is. So he closes his eyes while his daughter is begging him to help her. Then someone rings the bell, and we see Manager kicking on the door. So the leader ordered this guy to open up the door. He goes to open the door, but then he hears someone opening the front door, so he realizes he didn't lock the front door. So he goes to check, and he sees someone is already standing there. He asks, who are you? Then we come to these guys, and all they hear is the sound of punches and kicks. Then he ordered this guy to grab that bat, and if someone opened the door, swing the bat. He did exactly that. But Manager Kim put that guy in front of him, and he got hit instead. Then Manager Kim hit on his chin and take out his strings and hang him on the roof. And all of this happened so fast that even this guy is shocked. Then Manager Kim asked this guy, where is Minji? And he says, I don't know who is Minji. So Manager Kim tightened his strings more, and he says, please don't tighten them more. He asked his boss for help, and his boss, he's escaping from window. Even though Manager Kim tried to catch him, but he manages to get out of here. And while running, he was thinking, was he from police, and who gave our location to them? And while running, he stepped onto some strings and fell, and he was shouting, who put this here? And when he looks around, he realizes he's surrounded with this strings. He's so shocked. He didn't even realize that Manager Kim is behind him, but before he could realize that Manager Kim put his strings on his neck and beat the shit out of him, he beat him so much that he's bleeding even through this mask, whatever this thing is called, and Manager Kim is just asking one thing. Where is Minji? And he says, I don't know, where is she? We get our messages on Telegram only when we're needed. And Manager Kim says, what is this Telegram thing? Then Manager Kim takes off his mask, and And he further says we only talk in group chats on Telegram. And when the mission is done, the group chat get deleted. Then Manager Kim grabs his hand and try to dislocate his shoulder. It's because Manager Kim is not satisfied with this answer at all. He was crying and saying, "Is this even legal in Korea?" Manager Kim replies and says, "So what you are doing is legal, huh?" And after this, Manager Kim breaks his hand. Then he starts yapping again. "What you are doing is illegal, and I'm a minor. Our laws protect the minors." Same talks which we hear in lookism all the time. And Manager Kim doesn't give a shit about laws. He kick on his face and break his nose, and that guy's still yapping about laws. Manager Kim doesn't listen to him, and he open his suitcase and pull out a gun. Oh my god, this man is pure peaks. It's something that we never seen in lookism. Manager Kim puts silencer on his gun and says, "Kids who don't have parents, we call them orphans. A woman who lost her husband, we call her a widow," while saying this Manager Kim put mag on his gun and reload it. He further says, "But you know there's no words for a parent who lost their child. It's because they become so miserable. They lost their kids. They don't have anything to lose now. And you are saying laws protect the minors. Then I'm a lawless middle-aged man." And with this, the chapter ends here.